Are you able to see live chat at all? Do you have settings for that or anything?
Yeah, I can see it. Once it starts popping up,
Okay,
it
cool.
should work.
All right, good luck.
You're such an asshole. Get back over here. You're not funny.
Sneak vape.
Don't vape. I'm so
I'm,
tired of you vaping.
I'm not vaping.
You're a liar who lies. Oh my God. Why do you lie, liar?
Never lied in my life. I'm not a life liar.
You're always.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys.
I tried to do something with my hair and it wasn't doing anything, so I just put on my goat hat.
Your
But Beth
makeup
pointed
doesn't get
out
much
it looks
better.
like it says taco.
It does look like taco when it's flipped. A goat taco. Hi, you guys. Ah, your chat goes so much faster than my chat.
Yeah, it's. Wait till everyone gets in here. Because this is not a members only thing. This is a full on, like,
Just
high
throwing
world
it
sort
out
of deal.
there.
Yeah.
Just that this is fun for everybody. Hi, guys.
We'll get to conversing and stuff here in just a bit. I'm waiting for people to, like, load up. Load up!
Oh my gosh. So when you're looking at the camera, because I know you're just looking at the camera, but it's aggressive eye contact. Like you gotta blink. Blink for oh, it's so awkward.
Sorry.
I have to like remind my son to blink. I was like, hey, psychopath, just every few seconds, try to close your eyeballs so people don't think you're killing them.
But hey, by the way, this is totally off topic and totally weird.
Sure.
I have spent my whole life thinking that the tooth whitening stuff was a scam because I've always used whitening toothpaste and it's never worked. So
Hmm.
I started using like one of those white bite things for the last week, and it
Okay.
worked so well that I can tell a noticeable difference within the first day.
I love that. I want that. So I have a one of my teeth is fake.
Yeah,
And
this one is too.
and they said that if I bleach my teeth, it's not gonna take as much, but I need to do something because it's really bothering me.
Yeah, mine bothers me all the time. I've had a tooth thing since I was a kid, but that same one of my front one is fake.
Send me a link to it so that
I
I
mean,
can
I could tell that yours was fake just by looking.
you're a butthole. That's so rude. You don't say that to
What?
people. You don't say
It
it. You
was
say, "Oh, I didn't know." That's amazing. Wow,
sneak
social
peek.
cues. No. Oh my god. Get a black light and walk around grinning. I did not think it was going that way, Marianne. I thought you were going to say something else.
Hey,
Thank
dinosaur,
you
do
for
you do you mind if I make you a mod? I'm
I
gonna
do.
have to.
I don't like dinosaur.
I'm gonna have to like
Pretty
make
terrible.
mods on this.
I wish Crystal would come in here. She's like the best mod who ever did Modest. But I hate her too, so
Damn it! I gotta go back up again. I always forget how to do this.
hi, Mary. I'm Beth. I'm feral tradwife. I am significantly better than Mac, but I just haven't been doing it as long. So as I climb my way up his neck to the top, and then I will rule everyone. So it's fine. That's my goal. Just like Canada Meg. Canada Meg is a worthless mod. I just want everybody to know. I modded her for like nepotism. She's terrible.
Y'all dating?
No,
No.
Michael, I'm married. To my first husband. I'm gonna trophy husband later on in life. There's
What the hell,
dinosaur right there. Oh, it doesn't matter if I point. You can't see where I'm pointing.
man?
Thanks, there. God, you're so bad at this. We love
I
Canada.
wonder
Meg.
if it,
Let me see. From
I wonder
Newfoundland.
if it's just not letting me do it because it's a duo live or something.
Oh, I can block them
Oh
though.
wait, no, here we go. Add as a moderator. Suck it.
Sean, hey. Oh, I didn't know. Yay, Sunflower's not driving.
There you go, dinosaur. You're now a moderator. I'm going to be adding more too because Beth gets weird, creepy people on her lives. So
It's so true. But it's your channel, so hopefully we get fewer. Let him talk? Okay. Proceed, Mac.
Oh, I'm still looking around for mods and stuff.
See? Worthless.
Also, I only mod members because those are the people I talk to on a regular basis on Discord, so I know them. Melanie, you're definitely a mod.
Melanie sends me dirty pictures on Instagram.
That's why she's a mod now.
Hi, you guys. Hey, Pam, where in Georgia are you, babe? Be super specific.
Oh, Tracy, you're another one.
Melanie's like, no, I don't. Liar. So his story. Tracy B.
Yeah.
God, you low standards out here. She's also terrible. Mm, Pam are really close to each other. I'm on the east coast of Georgia.
Okay, cool. I think that'll do for now. And then as I notice more people, I'll mod more people.
It'll be
I
good.
should gift myself like 100 subs. I have no idea how
Do
to
you
do that.
have the button where you can gift them
No,
like the free gifts?
and I still have no freaking clue how to do it. It's like they made it so hard for you to gift your own subs to people, and it's like that's where I want to do it the most.
And I have to buy them. It's really weird because then I pay myself 60% of whatever I gifted because YouTube.
Yeah, so
Melanie wields it responsibly. Sorry, Matt, go.
for the people who just got modded, basically the only thing you're going to do is find dicks and just hide them from channel. I don't give warnings. I don't do anything like that. If they're creepy or they're a dick, you just click their name, hide from channel. They're gone forever. And if you just want to do that to random, in fact, if you can do that to Beth, that would be cool. See if you can do that to Beth.
I'm not typing in the chat. I'm here.
You just disappear from your chair.
Too funny.
Oof.
You're good. Yeah, Tracy, we're going to send you all the proceeds. You never knew Magic Cleaning was on TikTok? Are you on TikTok?
I used to be. I'm not anymore. In fact, I deleted all my videos. If you're finding a Midwest Magic Cleaning on TikTok that has more than just a video that says I deleted all my videos, then you're watching a thief.
Oh, I got my first spam Beth. I was very excited. They stole my picture. It said Feral Tradwife 1, and they were saying, stop doing that. It's so bad for you.
I'm not
And
doing anything.
they were saying really kind, like compassionate things in the comments, and then being like, call me at this number, or text me. And I was like, it's not me, you guys, but I like that's how you know you made it, is when people try to
Um,
spoof you.
did you hide those people from channel because those phone numbers leave? Yeah, I assumed so. But
Yeah,
I got a bunch of those
I
right
know.
off the bat, and they're literally people asking for personal information so they can access their bank accounts.
Oh, a
Or they'll be
thousand.
like, hey, or they'll be like, "Hey, I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I'm a little bit short of my rent this week. Can you help me out? And then I can pay you back when I get my YouTube check." And then people do it, and it's like, "Come on, man."
I know. Okay, so and like most people really can think past it. You just have to catch them at the wrong time. So Mark, my husband is a US Marshal. He used to get calls by people who are intelligent, like a lawyer. Specifically, one time a lawyer called him and they woke him up from a nap and he was just kind of startled enough to where it didn't click, and so he's panicking and getting the gift cards, and so he ends up calling because like they disconnected somehow. He ends up calling the marshal's office like, please don't arrest me, I know you guys are coming for me, but I know we disconnected. And Mark's like, nah, dude, you're scams, like we don't do that. And he's like finally snapped out. He's like, I'm smarter than this, what happened? And he's like, they just got him in the wrong moments. So
Bonnie, you're a mod now too.
there you go.
Somebody asked what the stars next to the names mean. Those are paid memberships, and the different colors are how long they've been around. Hey, this is a downside to my autism. You see this little hair thing right here?
Yeah.
I got to go get rid of that right now.
Dang, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
wanted to leave too. Okay, so bye. Okay, so anyways, here is my plan. A lot of you guys don't know me. Hi, I'm Beth. I am feral tradwife. I started YouTube. I've been doing it about a year. And then like became like a special interest for Mac. And so he's helping me YouTube a little bit. But here's the thing. We don't actually like Mac. So we're trying to overthrow. And so if you guys could all just like unsubscribe real quick, I feel like that would be really good. He's getting too big for his britches. And if we all mass unsubscribe. Anyway, I was so it's
You don't
snowing, right?
listen to anything she's saying about anything.
I was talking about the weather. It's snowing.
Whether this storm of spin kicks is what you're about to do. It's picked up and snowing quite a bit too. My
Don't you
car's
think that's mean? You should see the mean things he says to me on my live stream.
what? I have never said a mean thing to you in your life. That
Yeah.
is a lie.
You're an aggressive bully, and everybody knows it. I'm really close to that, Pam. Okay, I actually do have to go shut my bathroom door. My husband scrubbed out our shower with bleach, and it's like in my lungs. Bye. Don't say anything mean. I can still hear you.
I'm not saying anything mean. Occasionally she has to get up from live stream to go get a hit off the old crack pipe. Otherwise she starts seeing spiders on her
I was in
skin.
the same room, you butt.
What? I didn't say it. I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, it's a different one.
It's a different person who
I
has
don't know
live
her.
stream.
She doesn't go here. Okay.
Time is it, by the way? 19. That's not bad. It's about time for my meds.
What met? Never mind. That's inappropriate. So I have a heart monitor on right now, and it itches so badly. Sorry, I'm not trying to be inappropriate. It just itches. Like it itches. I
Yeah, I
want it
was actually going to tell you earlier or later. I was going to wait till it came out of the blue to tell you don't think about your chest itching and then just move on from the conversation because once it's in your head, you can't get it out of there. There is a psychological trick, however. If you can think about having an itch on like your pinky finger or your forearm or whatever, and you scratch that, there's a psychological reaction that actually calms down the itching in your chest. The thing is, you can't think about your chest. You have to think about what you're scratching. And it's better on a really sensitive area like forearms, like the underside of your forearm.
Okay. Oh, this actually feels really nice. Rachel says you had it. Okay, the itch. Shut up, Rachel. Ah, that's so mean. Okay, but yes, it does itch like crazy, and I had to have it on for 2 weeks. Okay, we're doing it. How long are you homeless, Mac? How long are you homeless for? I think they're just saying it because you look homeless.
I when I was when was it? 1992 or not probably 1993, I was homeless for like a month. That sucked. I don't want to do that again. That was not as cool as you think it would be. And it was
So,
like super snowy.
but you're not
It-
now, and you still look like that. So that's an intentional choice you did today.
yeah,
You're
I'm
like, this is how I would like the world to see me. It's
why
this
would you say that to me?
I'm hoping
That
to make
hurt
you cry. Your
that made
eyebrows
me
look really good.
that made me feel bad.
Shut up! You're not allowed to tell me when I make you feel bad. It makes me worry that I made you feel bad.
Where was I sleeping? It was an abandoned trailer, and it was me and one other dude. He was already homeless, and then I was staying with him. And then we had like a wood burning stove that I don't remember if he had stolen from a campsite or something. And we made this giant stack that went through the roof of this abandoned trailer and made fires in there. It was a really, really bad snowstorm when it happened too. It was really terrible.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it sucked. It was not fun at all.
My tape's coming out. Okay, so 2025 is when you stop vaping, or 2027 is when you end up dying from vaping. Which one are you choosing?
Yes.
Pick. Max wearing his undies cufies. I tried. Beth probably wasn't alive in 1992. Aw, Carrie, you're so sweet. I'm older than that. I'm not as old as Mac. He's old.
Hold on. Let me
I
grab you guys here. Ugh, get off the thing. Somebody asked if it was snowing, so I'm going to go outside and show the snow. If it even appears on camera, because last time I tried to film it, it was too bright.
How can you stay with a homeless person? I think he was homeless, Pam. So like he had to stay with himself regardless. Wow. I want snow.
Yeah,
I
there's
bet you
maybe half a
but
foot out there so far, maybe, but it's supposed to do it all night and into tomorrow. So they're talking about like 10 to 13 inches of snow.
do you think you're gonna get thunder blizzards? Thunder snow?
We had those about 15 years ago, where in one day it went from, I think it was like 65 degrees. Then it started thunderstorming, and then that changed to an ice storm, and we got like half an inch of ice. And it was so crazy. So it went through all four seasons in like a 6 hour period.
That's awesome. I miss that. I miss that about living in North Dakota. Here it's like it's cold. It's cold. It's 50 degrees. And like I have my heat on. I'm so cold and it's only 50.
No, that's not a church. A lot of people mention, hey, do you live across from a church? It used to be a church. Now it's a school for autistic kids. And so, like, I made sure that it wasn't a functional church because that could burst into flames if I live across the street from that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
I hate
All the
this.
lightning strikes, that'd be hard.
Yeah. Well, that and when I do yard work, I just pants are so uncomfortable. So I mean, autistic school for kids. I mean, that's still not much
Yeah,
better than church to be pantsless, but they're inside and they don't notice shit like that.
right. And also wear pants. Come on. Pants are optional. See, I told you, Melanie, she's inappropriate. She sends me inappropriate things all the time.
Sneak
Oh,
peek.
Leslie's in Augusta. That's fun. Wait, do we think we're going to get snow in Georgia? Did somebody say that? Pam, I'm close to Savannah and SSI. Yeah, I'm in that zone, the ocean zone.
Hey, remind me after this to put a link to your channel in this description. Otherwise,
Okay,
I'll forget.
yeah.
And then I got to update the thumbnail so it's not just
A random
a
screenshot.
yeah. Well, it's typically it just stays with that
Like,
YouTube red banner thing.
what if somebody took a really awkward screenshot of my giant, giant head and then put it on his YouTube channel? Like, what if that happens?
That
That
would
would
be
be
the most
uncomfortable.
awesome person in the world would do that. And
Okay, bye. Um, Melanie, do you know how to add links to the comments? Would you be able to do a link to my, you know how sometimes Lindsay, that's not the name I wanted to think of, but you know how sometimes we can do that? Welcome back.
I didn't go anywhere. You went away from my vision.
Yep, that's how it goes.
My glasses are all. I wear contacts normally, but I'm at that age where I have to have contacts to see in general. Then I have to wear readers to see up close. And earlier, I put on a cologne that was oil based and went right on my freaking glasses. And
Do
now it's
you like my readers? I'm old. These are really blurry too. But yeah, when I went to the eye doctor, he's like, maybe you need readers. I was like, maybe you need to shut up. Like, how dare you, sir? I'm not old,
there we
but I
go.
kind of need readers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some prescription ones because I just buy them in bulk, the cheap ones, and then when they scratch, I just throw them away and grab another pair. But I need to get some that are nice, that are scratch proof, so I don't have to keep going through them.
Right? Um, Pam, my channel's Feral Tradwife. Dawn said posted link. Did somebody post, Dawn? Next time Mac walks away, we all hide. That's funny. Thank you, Melanie. Good work, honey. So, Melanie dropped my channel in the chat if you guys want to clink. Clink. I messed up. I
You
did the
said a
wrong
word
word.
wrong, idiot. I
It's
love that that
okay.
happened to you.
I hope it goes further downhill. Oh, my legs. What is this live about? Mostly how amazing I am and how not amazing Mac is. And we don't like him. So we're just trying to do a little bit of usurping, a little small, tiny coup, an uprising, if you will. My
Yeah,
legs
there
don't touch the ground. But
when people were asking, like, what's it about? There's a couple of people who asked. There were some subject I was gonna talk about on like an actual video. Um, but one of those is a question I get asked a lot actually, which is why I don't take sponsorships. Because I could take sponsorships and literally pay off my house in like 3 months. But I don't do it because they offer a lot of money for crap like that when you reach
yeah,
a certain level of subscribers, and so we get seen by anywhere from 2 to 4 million people a month on Midwest Magic Cleaning. So it's much bigger than anything Beth will ever see. So she'll
I
never
got
notice
seen by
about
2 million
sponsorships.
this year.
But
So
but I don't
basically same.
I don't take them because they have a certain amount of control. And it's not just a certain amount of control to where, let me give you an example. I'm on a video and I make a one of these type of jokes about Beth. And then they come back and they say, that was really mean. It makes our brand look bad. You need to edit that out. Then I have to make the video private again, re-edit the video to take that thing out, re-upload it, and then I have to keep messing with the video in order to please a sponsor, and I will never ever do that. But the other thing is, there's so many companies that turned out to be super shady, like BetterHelp. If you haven't seen the BetterHelp video, go watch the video.
Honey,
Honey is the other one. Is they literally stole millions of dollars from the creators,
right.
just outright stole it. Um, and I just don't want anything. I don't want to push a product that's going to screw the people who are supporting the channel.
See, I
And
do.
so, yeah, I
My
know, and
goal
that's
is to make
your
everybody's
goal.
life slightly worse and get money. I want the money and the power so that I can take over the world. That's this this is not for the people. This is for the army I'm compiling and our domination.
Yeah, I just like if Mr. Clean came up and said we want to do a sponsorship, I would do something like that because I would make it a Disney type video where there's no way they could come back and say, like, I wouldn't give them a reason to have me edit a
Right.
video. But I know that they work because I use them. Or any product that I use in my house, I would do sponsorships like that. But
Right.
it's also annoying when like literally every video that you watch on YouTube has a pause to where they're like, and that's why I'm super excited to talk about today's sponsor. And then you have to find the spike in the video where people have fast forwarded up to the end of the ad. And I do it every
Right.
time.
I love it. It makes me so happy. I'm going to be sponsored by like tiaras. I think that would be fun. And then I'd be like, "Do you like my diamond tiara? You can't afford it, but if you could, click this link and you get 1% off."
Well, Ari Katarina has the perfect
Oh, I kicked you.
sponsorship
Suck it.
because she just uses the product and she
Mm,
doesn't have to stop and say, here's an ad for Scrub Daddy. They pay her, she's the face of the company, and then, she just uses the stuff. And that I think is the perfect way to do a sponsorship and a partnership. But I would never switch cleaners to a crappier cleaner in order to take that sponsorship because then it's giving people less value for their money and while making me more money. That just doesn't
right.
work for me.
No, yeah. What about magic mushrooms? Those are magic. Yeah. You haven't had a sponsor in years. You hated pushing the video.
I just monstered my
I'm
mustache.
sorry that your name is Beth Bumblebee. Have you considered changing your name? Because I would like to be the one and only. Also, somebody she's a YouTuber, has the audacity to have my birthday, pisses me off. You tried. You tried to have my birthday, but you didn't get it, Mac. So that's good. Reading so hard. Why are you reading so hard?
Yeah, there are almost 1,400 people in here right now.
Ah, dropped out. Now it's 12:75. You ruined it. Your real name is Bethel? That's adorable, actually. Integrity or lack thereof is something you can never wash your soul off your soul or your name. That's true. That's why I'm trying to never catch any integrity. I don't want it to accidentally taint me and make me a better human.
Well, you set the bar so low that you can't go under it, and then
Which
that
is
way
why you're my
nobody's ever
friend.
disappointed.
Which is why you're my friend. Bar's low. You actually made it. I was like, yeah, sure.
Oh, the other thing I was going to bring up is I have two houses to do, and they're both hoarder houses. And so the first one I'm going to go take a look at on the 7th, and then I'm going to probably start that shortly thereafter. So we are going to get back into cleaning again. The only reason I haven't been cleaning lately is because I've had to do this house for the last 2.5 months. And
Yep.
so I had to take some time for me, no matter what it did to the channel, because I never started this channel with like the intention of let me make a big channel and make money off of it and blah blah blah. I just started doing this channel because I'm autistic and I like watching sped up cleaning videos, and I watch them all because I go nutty when I obsess about something. And so I watched all of Ari Katarina and all of Clean with Barbie and all of A Beautiful Mess, and every one of those that I got attached to, I would spend half the day watching those videos, and then same thing next day. But
I love that though. And I love that you do the work because I know I don't want to. And somebody has to. Did you drop that? I didn't.
what area do I work in? I am in South Central Illinois. I typically just work within like a 30-mile radius of my house. And the reason that, hold on one sec. Can somebody tell Rusty to F completely off? I'll do it. There you go.
I
Hide
am a
user
bit
on
much.
this channel.
It's fine. You guys will get used to me. It's fine.
Now, my number one rule on here, like you can criticize and you can put up critique and whatever. It's you can't be a dick. Just don't be a dick. Like you can say negative things, that's totally fine. But if you're an ass about it, you're just gone. Like talk to people the way you would in real life, or you're gone. I don't put up with it. Sorry.
Right?
Um, but it's almost an epidemic here um, of hoarding disorder because it's a really repressed area, and it's people who get mental disorders in connection to that financially repressed area because there's not enough work. It brings on stress. There's a lot of trauma, PTSD, severe ADHD, and it's just um, it builds up and then it's everywhere. So I never run out of houses to do.
Yeah. Have you ever redone the same house? Like
Yes,
a year or two apart?
yeah, I've one person, and the reason I did hers twice, I don't mind going back to houses, but what that woman in particular has a grandchild who had fetal alcohol syndrome, which is why the
Oh,
grandmother had her. And two of the three kids are autistic, and the grandmother has a touch of hoarding disorder, but mostly compulsive spending. And then she wants to provide this really good life for her grandkids, but she goes way overboard. And
yeah.
so I was teaching her how to cull some of that stuff because she can afford to buy all the stuff for them, but she doesn't know how to cull the old stuff. And so
Yes.
she would be fine with me just coming in and filling up a dumpster. She didn't care about the stuff enough to have hoarding disorder, but she just didn't know how to go through and say, "This is broken. Let's go ahead and get rid of it," because there's so much of it.
Um, so I have like I fully understand that, especially with the my body. With when we found out that my twins were autistic, it was really hard and we did overcompensate with stuff and things. Like we bought them the things to compensate for the fact that they were having a harder childhood. And then one terrible thing for me is my kids became very attached to broken items. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I would try to throw out items, and especially one of the twins, she's really, really, really attached. So we practiced. We picked out two things. It was like the grossest My Little Pony and snow boots that fit her when she was like 3. And we took them over to a neighbor. She was this teen girl, and she gifted it to him. And the girl was like, "I've always wanted a My Little Pony, and I really needed snow boots," which clearly would never fit her. Then she made this big show of how grateful she was to get these things, and it helped my daughter learn that getting things out of the house was okay because there were people out there who wanted them, and that helped a little bit with she would go through the trash and try to pull stuff out. And so that helped a little bit with that. But yeah, I really overcompensated with things, and then my kids really hate throwing things away. Old
Yeah, it
old is gold was something she would repeat all the time.
I had a weird thing when I was growing up where I liked destroying the stuff that I own, not breaking it. Like, I could go into my closet and throw away everything.
Right.
I could go into my toy box and get rid of absolutely everything, and it felt good to purge it all. And so I got to the point where I took that to an extreme, and I've talked to you about this before, but I can literally go into a photo album and pull out all the old pictures of me and my mom and my dad and my family, and I could throw those away and feel nothing.
So weird.
Um, I know it's bizarre. And
It's bizarre for
like,
me because I'm the opposite of you. Keep going, sorry.
yeah, and it's almost like I've got an addiction to just getting rid of stuff. But there's a balancing point where I have just enough stuff to where I think I don't want to add a single thing more to this room, and I don't want to take away a single thing more to this room. So I'll
That's good.
show you my house now as it sits. And keep in mind, this is actually super dirty for me because
Yay, put more stuff on your floor.
the window's open so I can watch it snow. I got my super soft blanket. Um, I'm not going to show you my TV because I've got videos paused and I'm watching weird shit.
Inappropriate. Turn off your TV.
But that's my one load of dishes that I have, which I'll be taking care of right after this. My floors finally get done on January 20th. They're coming in to do the flooring on the 20th. So my whole house will be done.
Is it on the floor right now?
No, no, so those are baseboards. That's my
Okay.
subfloor. And then the flooring they're going to be doing is 12 by 24 inch. It looks like polished marble. It's actually
Nice.
porcelain tile. And they're going to do a herringbone pattern.
Love that.
But like if I added one more thing to this table, it would be too much. If I took away even one thing, it would bother me. And it's the same thing with like that shelf. There's
Right.
not one more thing couldn't go on it, one thing couldn't go off. It's exactly the way I want it, especially with the middle finger toward the moose on that middle shelf.
I like it. I love that you're cozy in your own home. I love that thing. Do you ever watch? I don't know why you would. Do you ever watch Emily D. Baker? She does law commentary.
No, I don't think I have.
She has a very tiny screaming goat that when she gets super pissed off at whatever's happening, she starts hitting the screaming goat and it starts screaming for her. Same noise. Love it.
No, somebody asked, you're not live on your channel. The way they set this up, we were figuring this out as we were going along. So it turns out you have to have one person host the stream and you have to host it on a single channel. So you can't duo live. And the reason we chose mine, because I was originally going to have it on hers and see if I could funnel people to her channel. And then she was like, I want to do it on yours because I'm a piece of crap and I don't know what I'm talking about. And
Shut
then she
up.
started crying. And I was like, don't cry, just get on the live. And she's
No,
like, I don't
I'm
know what
clearly
you're
smarter. And I was like, you
talking
have
about.
the far larger platform.
No,
Let's reach
it's
those
not
people
true.
because everybody on my platform doesn't care about you. We talk about it all the time.
They're all
They don't even
bots,
know. They say Mac who. Everybody's like,
all of
Mac
them.
who? He sounds like crap.
Nope, bots as far as the eye can see. That's your whole channel.
I buy my subs. I buy them as
Yep.
I
Speak, babe.
I will, Dr. Song. I'm super excited to spin kick him as soon as possible. I do love EDB, you guys. Becky, you can get on Mac's Discord because you're a member, right? Or is it bases off levels? I am a member of Mac's channel. I am badged and everything.
Oh,
And
everyone's
he
snowplow.
refuses to let me into his Discord. He absolutely will not let me. He does it out of spite. So
Blueberry. What was I going to? I was going to say something. I don't remember what it was. I hate that. That's not an autism thing. That's just a dumb person thing. I do it
yeah,
all the time.
I don't mind when you do it because it's less of you interacting with me. So
Oh, I remembered.
shut up.
It was for the people who don't know who Beth is. She has a channel called Feral Tradwife. We're going to link it after I'm done with this. We'll link it in the description. So she does cleaning, but she doesn't do like hoarder houses and stuff like that. She cleans her own house. But
Also,
she
I'm so
deals
sorry
with,
for how dirty my house is, guys.
well, she deals with problems that everybody deals with, right? So, but hers are can be more severe because she's dealing with PTSD. She has moderately autistic kids who likely won't function on their own at some point.
I would say not moderate. I'd say severe.
Severe, yeah. It's
Severe but verbal.
right, yeah. So she's dealing with like a ton of stuff that the average family doesn't deal with. And so watching her do her thing is amazing on a different level. And her narration is super funny because she's a freak. Oh, big fat snow, fat snow. Hold on.
Fat snow, get it. I would love
Taking
you
the
to live
whole
next door,
tripod.
Gwendolyn. Gobbledygook, why are you sorry?
I
That's feral trad wife, Edward.
don't even know if that's showing up on camera.
It's not. Hold
Hey, you
on.
guys want to see
See if
some
I can help you.
cornfields?
Let me see if I can help you.
Whee! Anyway,
Yeah, I
there's
can't
my
see your
car.
snow. Think you're lying.
Let's go see how
Why do you
deep it
lie,
is.
liar?
Oh yeah, that's about, I don't know, 5 inches, half a foot. Or wait, I'm a guy saying that measurement. 8 inches.
I wasn't gonna say it.
That's a good 8 inches.
Yes, Bumblebee, I am. Um, and there it goes. Oh, what was I gonna say? Have you? Oh,
Idiot.
two. It's two. Have you seen this video comments in a row? One. Do you ever like scroll at Instagram or YouTube Shorts and watch Reels or the Shorts?
No.
Okay, there's this. Okay, it doesn't matter. That story's gone. Both of my stories are gone because they're about shorts. Never mind. But they're really cute. There's one bird that does a little dance that goes, bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. And I wanted to know if you had seen it. And it's the cutest thing that's ever happened. Women are inheriting the earth when the zombies happen.
Yeah, Beth and I were talking about the zombie apocalypse thing when we were first talking. And then I realized that the first thing I'm going to do is get bitten by a zombie because it seems to
Shut
be the
up.
easiest thing to just become one because they don't seem like they're having a bad time. I mean, they're still
Remember,
alive.
remember when I was trying to fall asleep, but then like my brain kept picturing you as a zombie and I was trying to climb a tree, but you're really tall? That was when we first started talking, and I was like, well, that's terrifying.
Well,
Um,
she was talking about needing a milker because they would need somebody to milk the cows so they could have milk. And then I was like, that's
I
the
think
first person I'm biting.
so mean. Yeah, somebody else said bacon pancakes. Yeah, Sandra, he's far north. I just have nothing. I have an armadillo that's tearing up my yard. Stupid
Hey, what's
armadillo.
up, Joshua? Sorry, I haven't been calling out. It's snowplow again. They're plowing. The thing is, they're plowing my car in. So I have not bought a shovel. And so I'm gonna have to hire somebody to come dig my car out because there's no way I'm getting out of here after this. But they're plowing the shit out of that road right now.
Nico, She said, Nico, Beth seems so quiet. Funniest thing I've ever heard. Uh, yeah, would you take a Monster energy drink sponsorship?
Probably not because I've been asked that before by other people. I don't want people having heart attacks from this stuff, and I drink these very rarely.
Oh,
And
very
so
rarely, just every
yeah.
live.
Yeah,
Every
pretty
live
much, but
all the time? Yes,
yeah,
that's
pretty much every live, which is maybe like once a week. And so I will typically do it whenever I am like I haven't had sleep the night before, which I've got chronic insomnia, so that could be any night. Um, hey, wait, somebody subscribed to you.
thank
That's
you,
horseshit.
Sage5, baby.
How can I ban that person?
Now remember, everyone, we are totally staying sub to Mac after this. Everybody stay subscribed.
That doesn't sound sincere at all, and that's a bunch of poop. It's a bunch of poop.
Your dogs kill the zombies? I'm not going to go into my whole thing about how quickly we would eat dogs if it really happened, because that spiraled into like how would we butcher and eat humans on my last live or a couple lives ago, and I don't think we should talk about that today. Thank you, Big Daddy Waller. Your one stoplight out is out. Diane, is everybody panicking? Rebecca, I'm not. I'm not. I don't even know him. I don't. I just showed up one day. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, oh yeah, American Wife. If you guys haven't seen her thing, that's a really good channel too. Yeah, so I get this all the time. Matt crying about a little snow. Some places in Canada got 50 cm, which is not a real number yesterday. Um, here's the thing. So I got a lot of friends in Canada, and they're like, "Well, we got like 2.5 feet of snow in 6 minutes," and it's like, okay, well, you're in Canada where they're used to
Right?
that, and they have the infrastructure to get rid of it, and people are used to driving in it. In Southern Illinois, whenever it dumps a foot of snow in a day, people aren't used to it, and then they have to shut down interstates, and there are so many wrecks
Oh,
that
so
the
bad.
hospitals become overloaded. And so the infrastructure on that is like insane. And it's like I can't believe, or what it's like whenever you say it's hot, and it's like it's 102 degrees here today, and then somebody in Texas is like, yeah, it's 106 here, and it's like, shut up.
Right?
Like,
Like I'm cold at 50, but I used to live in North Dakota and I wouldn't wear a jacket until it was well below zero. But I'm chilly. Like I go outside, I'm like, ooh, it's a little bit too cold for me. Because you acclimate to where you are. Everybody, like, we get used to things and not used to things.
yeah, and we get the worst things around here is black ice, which fortunately we haven't had since last year. But black ice is where things get deadly,
Yeah.
and that's something that. Oh, hey,
High five.
hey,
I
Steph.
said it first. High five. I love you guys more than Mac loves you.
I know that it's Stephanie.
I
Her
do
name is
too.
Stephanie.
Yeah, sure. And the other one is Danielle. I know them.
Oh, it's
And I
both
love
today.
them.
Team Danielle.
Yay. I love one of them. It's -5 in Minnesota. I like that though.
And Danielle's lurking too. You freaking creep.
Yeah. Portland has black ice right now, Paris.
She's creeping all up on this.
Hey, Lori. I do like Lori. Not a lot though. I like her in very minimal amounts.
We're closing in on 1,500 people right now. That's crazy.
Hi, everyone. It
I think
is.
the most I've ever had was 2,000. If we can get another 500 people in here, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, if we could just casually go find 500 more people real quick. Who would win in a fist fight between you two? Mac, because he's a dude. Like that's just
That was the most straight up answer to that question I could have imagined.
like it wouldn't be me. I know that much.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna
shit.
sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze. Shut up.
Everybody watch her. Everybody watch her. She can't mute.
Hold on. Yes, I can.
Nope, don't mute. You piece of crap.
I yelled away my sneeze, so it's not gonna happen. Okay, we figured it out. I'm not gonna sneeze, but just in case.
For those of you who haven't seen Beth's stuff before, which is most of you because no one's seen Beth's stuff, she constantly sneezes and
No,
has to blow her nose nonstop.
I have
And
never.
it's because she snorts
That
so much crank.
that is slander, and I will be suing. So enjoy that. Enjoy that
Snitching.
lawsuit. Stop vaping.
I'm
You're the
not vaping.
worst. Oh, my camera got all woggly. Sorry, guys. Mm. Yeah. Okay. So, tradwife is a traditional wife where you have like traditional house rules where like the wife stays home, cares for the kids, cleans the house and stuff like that. And just go to my channel. You'll see how good I am at it. Super good. Like aspirational levels of tradwifing over here.
Beth yelled at me the other day because I texted and asked if whenever I come clean out her garage, if I could teach her son how to vape because he's got to be a man at some point, man. And that's part of it.
I'll kill you. Ah, low power mode. You hold down the fort, Mac. I'm not gonna go find a charger at all.
All right.
Oh, I didn't fall.
I love that you fell just then.
I didn't.
So I'm going to be going to Georgia at some point, and we're going to do a collab video where we clean out her garage. She got a head start on the boxes, but the boxes will very rapidly pile up again when she fails her no by
Very
January.
rude. I haven't purchased anything yet. Okay.
More
I
like
think.
you haven't not purchased anything. That's a
Do you feel
triple
good about
negative.
that one? Does that one
No.
feel good? Yeah. No. I have to see. I wonder if I can do this.
Fife, I am going to make you a moderator, and the reason I'm doing it is because I want to be able to see something real quick.
Up.
Um, okay, so occasionally, I think in the past, I have made a person a moderator on here who wasn't a member, and it gave them access to the Discord. So we'll see if that happens or not.
My deepest apologies to literally everyone. Hold on. There.
You just made like 6 people puke.
I'm sorry, you guys. It just is
Stephanie, you don't need to know how to moderate. If you see somebody being a jerk off, basically all you do is tap their name and then hide user from channel. But you don't have to do anything. I just wanted to see if it gave you access to membership stuff.
I like how you're trying to like sneak them into Discord, like backdoor them into Discord, and yet I'm still forbidden to be in there. It's awesome. So rude. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, so the whole thing, let me explain Discord real quick because I get this question all the time from new members. First, Discord is basically just a big chat room that's live, and that's where I hang out whenever I'm not doing YouTube stuff. But there's also voice chat in there where you can just turn on a mic and talk to people like a big group phone call. But in order to access that, you have to download Discord with the email that you used to get your membership on YouTube. Then you have to connect your Discord to your YouTube, and you may have to like watch a YouTube video on that. It's not that difficult to do. But the email for that you used for your YouTube membership has to be the same one that you use on Discord in order to connect that. Once you do that, within sometimes there's a little bit of lag before it shows up, but my server will just pop right up. Beth did not connect her YouTube email to her Discord because she's paranoid and now she can't access my Discord because that's just the kind of person she is.
I think somebody's gonna come steal my channel and turn it into like a Tesla fan club thing, and I don't want that. Look, wait, hold on. I can retouch. Look how much prettier I am. Beauty filter, suck it.
Let me retouch mine.
I think you need to. Nope, still have
Weird.
the same face. It's not any better. Okay, I turned mine off.
It just kind of got rid of the old. Hold on.
Yeah, a little bit it does. Like it kind of smooths. Thanks, Rebecca. I'm significantly prettier than Mac. Like we can all agree on that. It's so funny. What are you looking at? Somebody in your house. What if you get murdered while we're on live?
I was looking at you and giving you the glare.
Oh, well, that's also a better option. Yeah, glad. I don't even feel it. Oh, other shoulder.
Don't wipe off my glare.
I didn't even feel it. Mm. You wouldn't want your Discord connected to your Google account? Okay, so I am a smaller channel to where all of my emails for my emailness, like I've had a few of my people email me and I love that. But my sponsorships are all like spammy people from China who are like, here's click this link. And I'm like, no, not today. But every time. But I'm convinced that a lot of people say that like if you click the link, they can steal your YouTube channel. So I'm very paranoid about that. But unfortunately, I did sign up for Max membership on that. So now I can't go into his Discord. Sarah, know this. What's the deal with Cardboard Mountain? Will the trash not take them? And why do you have to take to the new place? Okay, so I get Cardboard Mountain in my garage where I take all of my boxes and just toss them into the garage. And they get taller than me and they fall over and it's a catastrophe. And once, like every quarter, maybe 3 times a year, I'll break them down and take them. Yes, we do have recycling, but we make a lot of household recycling. Like if you guys could see the quantity of gallon milk jugs that we go through, it's like 4 gallons a week. It's crazy. And then soda cans, but they're soda water cans. We don't drink soda very often. I'm not going to sneeze. I'm not. And so all that stuff that tends to pile up in the recycling. That only gets picked up every 2 weeks, and we don't have the space for the cardboard, and so it kind of compounds on itself. And then I do have to pay to drop it off because they hate us, I guess. Okay, I figured it out. We're not going to do it. So get an ozone lamp. We do have filters, HEPA filters, but my husband scrubbed the shower with bleach. I can't tolerate the smell of bleach because I'm a sissy. And I can actually kind of smell it. So we have one going on in the bathroom and one in my room, but it's like creeping. I can smell the bleachiness. It's like I'm in a public pool. I hate that for me.
I got new stuff I'm going to show real quick. So I
Okay,
got.
good. I'm gonna mute for no reason.
Okay. I collect hats, as like regular viewers know. So I got a peep hat, and that is leather. It's got a bunch of donuts and treats and stuff on it. And then the stitching is also that. And then the inside of the brim does that. So that's my first one. This is one of my favorite. This is my dangerous hat. And then
Is that a box jellyfish?
yeah. And then just all rainbowy and shiny. And then the inside of the brim is the same way. This one is just ridiculous. This is my cow hat.
That's funny.
Then I'm saving the best for last. Hold on. I've got several of these. There's my fish hat. It just says fish. and it's got a stupid grin on the back of it. And then it's got googly eyes underneath it.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
So then I've got cat, and it's also got the grin thing, and it also has googly eyes. One of my favorite hats ever just came in. It's a fully fitted one. That's my Beavis and Butthead hat. And then it's got Mike Judge on the back. And then I've got this totally plain white hat that does nothing whatsoever. It's just white. Oh, wait. And then you can cycle it through different colors and different flashes. There's the just solid colors. That one's cool. And then the teal one is super cool. At nighttime too, it's not just dots. It has little trailers that go down. So it looks like tiny little comets and stuff. Let me get it back to no, not flashy. I want that one there. That's like a Stardew Valley sort of deal. Hey, Beth, um, don't think about your chest itching.
Oh, dick. It does though. Especially when I'm trying to fall asleep. I have to go tomorrow and get new tape. It's just like peeling off. And like now I'm nervous that it's not on enough and they'll make me start over from the beginning and I'll have to work for 2 more weeks. Because there's a sensor right here that really is not exposed.
Hey, for April Fools, I was just thinking about this, and it's totally off target. But if I don't say it, I'll forget it. For April Fools, you should consider doing a video all in Chinese, because like you speak Chinese, don't you?
Yes. I'd have to freshen up. Like I'd have to Duolingo until from now till then. But it would be
Because I
fun.
think that would be great. I bet it would do really, really well because the Chinese audience is really huge on YouTube.
And they'll come in and fact check me, like, you didn't say that right. I'll be like,
Right.
I tried. So yeah, that would be really fun. Also, I really need to brush up on my Chinese. I want to go visit China, but I'm afraid they will arrest me and torture me as a spy. I don't think I have the social score to get over there. But I would love it. It would be so fun. I remember, okay, so Mark's grandma was very, very, on his father's side, was really old. And we went to go say goodbye to her. So you would think it would be like a somber moment, like a normal time. But then his dad starts pressing the translating Chinese button on the bed and quizzing me on what the bed was saying. And I was like, is this really the time to pop quiz me on my Chinese? Like, do you really need to fact check me on whether or not that button says, are you comfortable? Like, but yeah, that's what he did with this time. So that was fun. Hi, Lena. Okay, you should come with me. It'd be fun. So yeah, you had to do it.
Uh,
Monitor. Yes. It's just so bad.
is that Janine? Is that how you pronounce it? She asked, "Are you or your husband autistic?"
No, my husband has ADHD and a little bit of robot emotions. Like, I don't know that he has the best genuine human emotions. So maybe he's a little spectrum, but he has ADHD. And so, no, we aren't, but the twins certainly are. And my son is probably ADHD, but we just didn't get him tested.
For those of you, I'm going to yell real quick, so I apologize. Hey, Mark, come in here real quick.
He's
I have
busy.
a law question to
He's
ask you.
he's watching football. He's busy. He doesn't want to arrest me. Beth, don't you have ADHD? I don't know. All signs point to yes, but I don't go to mental health professionals any longer, so I can't get anybody to confirm or deny. But I have noticed that if I implement ADHD tricks in my life, it kind of works on my brain. So I don't know. It's one of those things like probably, but does it matter? The only benefit to getting the ADHD diagnosis right now for me would be to like spam it on my YouTube channel so I can be like, guys, I've got it. Come watch me. But no, I just my little tasty PTSD for now.
Oh, I saw a flash of my tat in here. A lot of people were asking to see my tat, so I want to show my tat real quick.
Sure,
I
yeah. Any opportunity to take your clothes off, I see.
Yeah, it goes from here down across here and then here, so I'm gonna have to remove a lot.
Wait, hold on. Dorothy, why from a Vikings fan go Bears? Explain yourself now. Because my husband's a super Vikings fan and we're very excited. I had
That's
that same tattoo.
so I am getting ready to have orchids that start here and have this same pattern. Also, pardon the sores. I actually had trauma sores pop up after this. They're almost gone. But I'm gonna use this same thing here, this abstract, start it here and have it wrap into this, and then I'm going to do orchids up my arm, and so this all connects from sort of this terrible death thing into this beautiful life thing.
Well, that's cute. How come orchids?
They're my favorite flower, and I just like the way they look.
That's cute.
Plus they represent life, but I mean all flowers represent life in some
Right.
manner, but they've got like a symbolic life connotation to them.
Your tattoo gives fight Voldemort vibes. That makes me super happy.
Well, I have color probably. I'm flipping back and forth between white orchids or teal orchids or white with teal highlights. I think I'm going to go white with teal highlights.
I think white is hard to maintain on a tattoo. It fades the fastest.
Yeah,
I
and
saw that one just on Tattoo Masters or whatever that was called.
I think I'm going to do white for the highlights and stuff, and then if it fades, I'll just go have it touched up every couple years.
Wait, shut up. I want to tell you something. Okay. Did you ever watch Ink Masters?
No, I tried and I just couldn't get over the
Doesn't matter.
pretentiousness of it.
Anyways, so so Mark and I met in the military as like babies, right? And we met when we were 20, but I am Mark's second wife because he got married at 18, right? So we've been together 21 years, right? Anyways, like last year we were watching Inked together and we were just doing a whole bitch fest. And he's like, "Oh my god, that's my ex-wife." His ex-wife was like getting tattooed. I was like, this is amazing. And like we rewound it to make sure he's like, "Yep, there she is." And I was like, "That's so funny." And I'm like, "Kids, get in here."
Hey, thank you, Cheesy.
I was like, "Go look at your." Oh, that's so sweet.
What does the top of my tattoo mean to me? It's really this simple. I'm autistic and I have a fixation with skulls. There's not like really any symbolism or anything like that. It's just that's my thing. So like here's my desk. And then I think I've got more elsewhere. This thing behind me is two cats sitting on a table, but as you get further away from it, it turns into a skull.
Go get closer to it so we can see. And yeah, Mary, I totally do. Oh, weird. That's
Yeah,
so weird.
yeah. And then start walking away, and it turns into I've got the whole tripod in my hand, so I'm trying to navigate. But yeah, it turns into a skull. Then I've got my abstract skull over there on the wall.
Have that
Yeah,
weird table.
I just got them everywhere. And then I have a skull like on my head, and so I figured that it kind of I don't know. Oh, and then I can't turn this on right now because there's a short in the cord and I haven't
High
really
fives. I love
done
you
it.
the most.
But that's a neon sugar skull, and it was really pretty when it's lit up. But I have to rewire it because it's got a small short in it. Oh. Team Danielle. Sorry, I've got a crush on Danielle. I can't
I
help
have
it.
a crush on Steph. So
Yeah, I just
she's way better.
never gonna hit on Danielle or anything like that. It's just that it's totally innocent crush. She's awesome.
She is adorable.
Yeah, and she's taken, and so I'm leaving her alone.
Oh, that's
I'm
really cool,
drinking
Honky
tea,
Tonk
so
Singer.
suck it.
You're drinking tea?
Yeah,
I thought you were drinking a Monster.
I finished that. Now I'm on to tea, a different type of caffeine.
Too many beverages. I have coffee out of New Jersey mug. Mmm, cold as crap. Lep. Not delicious.
Anya is doing great. She has big, giant baby eyes, and she is starting to get to the age where she's smiling, and it's not just gas that's causing her to do it. Um,
I love baby.
and yeah, there people keep asking for pictures because I had said originally I was going to post some, but Jason asked me not to put any online. So especially with my size audience, it's just like he's right. It's not a good idea. So
It's
oop,
not.
get back up, Lizzie. Thank you. Hey, you two, you guys need to do this on the regular, like a morning show. The new Regis and Kathy Lee. Yeah, she does make a good Regis.
So, oh, you thought of the meanest part to say
What?
right off the bat. Oh, I'm mad because that was really fast. Quick wit. You're really witty. I find that surprising. Your skull is the first in your collection, right? I'm excited because when Mac dies, I will take his skull, not for any good purposes, but then I will have it, and that's all that matters. Not legally. I'm just gonna grave rob just a tiny bit, and it's fine. Do I have a Rhode Island mug? I think no. But the rules are is I have to get it when I am there. Like I've been to Rhode Island, but I didn't get the mug in time because it's the size of a postage stamp. And I don't even think you guys have any like turn offs, off ramps from I think it's just drive through. I don't think anyone goes to Rhode Island.
Oh no, all of Rhode Island is a turnoff.
Jesse's got 10 inches. Ginger is in heaven. Hey, Rogue. I knew you were in here because somebody said Rogue earlier, but I just saw your name, babe.
Artistically show the baby rather than a photo. It's like a crude drawing of a baby.
I drove Rhode Island in like 5 minutes. My kids were like baffled because we drove from the West Coast to the East Coast the time we drove through, and they're like, "What is happening? How are we rapid firing states at this point?" They're just like, "We." It just kept whiplashing them. They're like, "That one was 3 seconds long," and I'm like, "I know, kids. This is the East Coast where everything is tiny, tiny, tiny." Thank you, Melanie. You're my favorite. You're way better than Crystal is.
Oh
One way
man,
should be heaven. Draw a stick figure of the baby. That's funny.
I am as a part of Jason's job. Several people asked about Jason. He is back as of the 7th. So he's been on paternity leave since mid-October. On the 7th, he comes back to start doing his job for me. He will be in videos again very shortly. In fact, the very next video that I do on the next cleanup, he'll be in. And hey, Jesse. Um, but yeah, um, what was somebody asked something specific about him, and now it has left my head. Oh,
Ha, idiot.
I am making it a part of his job to start a YouTube channel. It's going to be required of him as the job because he keeps wanting to start a YouTube channel and he just won't do the thing. And that is the majority of people um, who end up getting into YouTube. They fail because they never just do the thing. They turn on the camera and start, working.
Even in
And
bad.
so Yeah, it's the hardest part is just maintaining that and uploading regularly. So I'm just gonna force him to do it. Like, he's got a built-in audience on a silver platter. All I do is link his shit stuff, and then he,
Oh yeah,
um,
that crossed a boundary.
yeah, he'll be monetized in, like, a day, and so oh, yeah, there we go. Car sliding off the road. They
I
corrected.
want to see a car slide off the road.
Oh, I wanna go push it, like, it corrected, it's fine, but it was going by real slow, but it's so slick, I could probably just push the side of it and, like, push it right off into a ditch.
So good. That's kind. Um, whew. This guy vapes at the dinner table. um, oh, I saw something that I wanted to respond to. Oh, somebody said drive my kids across Texas. We have. That is like 90% of the reason why I have an RV because Texas takes forever and you guys do not have any coffee shops. So it's just awful. Like it's just torture for 2.5 days and no Starbucks anywhere. And I hate it. So I have to
Yeah,
bring coffee
J
pot.
Jason does have a channel, that's what I was getting at, is he just hasn't done anything on it. So, he started, to do some stuff, and then he just crashed out and just stopped doing it. And I think the frustration for a lot of people is they don't get the immediate traffic that they were hoping to get. So that's the biggest thing is they're not willing to stick out the lack of traffic in order to build up.
I wonder if I would have stuck with it if I hadn't gotten views. Like, I wonder if I would have just been like, never mind.
Well, you'd been doing it for a while though, haven't you? Because I remember watching like your old RV and your yoga
1 year.
stuff, and yeah, so I
My
mean, you've
yoga
grown
stuff.
fast in a year. Yeah, you were doing yoga in the RV at one point. That was like part of your routine.
What's the part of it? I was trying to get it done. I hate
Yeah.
that. It was so scary. That noise was so loud and scary. And I ripped all of the wires out of, and that speaker still does not work because I ripped all of the wires out to get
Oh
that noise to
God.
stop. And then I did yoga. Yeah.
I want to
Sure.
make sure that car didn't end up in a ditch real quick. One sec.
Yeah. Be gone. That's funny. Driving across Texas. I have a Bucky's like a stone's throw from me. I I could walk to a Bucky's right now. Um, the narration gets views. It can take 3 years to get into the flow of your channel and to build your audience. Yes. Okay. So I posted a picture of the twin, not picture, a video of the twins 10 seconds after I brought them home and left it on my channel for about 13 years. And so I had 700 subs the day I dropped my first video. And then I think that decade of having a dead channel helped where YouTube's like, I mean, 700 people subscribe to this. And they have well past unsubscribed. Um, but that I think helped. It was like I already had secret subs. So that felt good. Also, somebody said, don't knock Texas. I love Texas. It's one of my favorite places to go. And I will be there soon.
In Austin, they have the best pizza place I've ever eaten at in my life, and it's called Pius. If we're
I got so excited I inhaled spit.
Yeah, I love that that happened to you just now. Do it again.
Also, they have the best barbecue in Austin. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. I'm
Yeah,
so
they do have really
excited.
good barbecue down there.
Um, well, I got really excited over food. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's one of those where the pizza place, it's called
Mhm.
Pius, and in order um, to make that specific type of pizza, you have to go to Italy for a minimum of like a couple of years to learn it. They won't allow you to call it this specific type of pizza until you've worked in their shops and mastered the art of it. Then they came back and opened up the place in Austin, not a large place at all, but it was so good. I ate a large one and could have probably eaten another half large one. It was so good.
Pizza was invented in New York
Yeah.
by so you should have to go to New York to learn how to make pizza, not Italy. I'm still gonna eat there. You just have to remind me when I drive through Austin. to stop there and eat there.
I need to get down to Austin soon. I really want to clean Asmongold's house badly. And I keep trying, I keep putting off trying to contact him. But like he's so big, he's uncontactable. But I really, really want to clean his house.
I could contact him. Maybe he
You
just
should
doesn't like it.
contact him. Probably. That's probably it.
We text about you all the time.
Oh
Uh,
man, Snow got fat again. Fat Snow. Fat
that's
Snow.
um. Welcome, Mandy, to Mac's Crappy Channel. Not worth it. I'm just kidding.
Now I'm craving barbecued pulled pork and cornbread.
It's
I just
so
made pulled
good.
pork last night. I've got
What
a
pizza did I
giant.
have from Italy? Sorry, keep going.
It's I made pulled pork last night. It's like a 6-hour pulled pork. And so I'm
Ah,
gonna have that for the next week.
gross. You don't get sick after 2 days and then leave it in your fridge for too long and then
That is
eventually
the
throw it away?
benefit of autism is that once I make a food, I can eat it for a solid week and it doesn't
Oh
bother.
my God. But yes,
I
and then
fixate
all of
on it.
a sudden you turn off it, and then I'm like, but wait, I have
Hmm.
37 packs of your specific hot dog that you eat, and now you're telling me
Yeah.
you don't?
Yeah.
Hate
We,
that.
we fixate on it until it gets boring or we've gone through it and then we're like, we fixate on the next thing.
I'm so
Ugh.
strong. I wish my kids would eat more because they're so underweight. And right now, our hyperfixation is carnation instant breakfast in whole milk. And I'm like, how do I add more calories to this? Like I'm thinking about putting whipping cream in there with them and being like, it's fine, you're fine. Maybe Cozy Mountain Life, Maryland. Um, Pizza came from Italy. Okay, hate that. That's
By the
true.
way, Beth's kids aren't even autistic. They're just messing with her.
They're playing the long game prank. They don't want to get jobs, so they're like, no. If we do this long enough, mom will provide for forever. And that's pretty accurate. Moose versus Tradwife. Crystal, hi baby. That Crystal Langford, she is worthless. Nobody loves her. She's my favorite mod.
I'm trying to make it a thing to where when I go into other people's lives, I type out Moose Stampede in all caps, and then everybody just spams Moose emojis. I haven't like quite mastered it yet because I have to remember other people's lives are filled with people who don't watch me, so they're like,
Yeah,
"Who's this idiot screaming Moose Stampede?"
this guy, this idiot. You have the food thing by my kid. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, look at the little niece in here. Large piece of cake with every meal if they ate cake, Tara, but sometimes they don't. I try. They're off cake. I know for a fact Stampy's off of cake right now. You got it. Look at your little moose stampede.
It's so dumb. I get comments all the time from people who are like, "Hey, I'm from Australia. I don't understand the moose and the wolf thing. Can you explain that?" And it's like, no, it's just absurd. Like I never explain it, but it's like, no, there's no explanation behind it. It's just funny to me to talk about moose and wolves being in people's houses. Also, I'm in Illinois that where we have no moose, and so or wolves really for that matter.
That's funny. Look at
And
everybody.
it really kicked in snow wise.
Ha!
Yeah,
Look
I
how
love
old you are looking over your glasses, Grandpa. Oh, you
it.
literally are, Grandpa. That's not fun. Great Grandpa.
Shut up.
I say what I want. Are you being mean to Australians? I don't think we should, Lisa. I think we should be mean to the Canadians.
Get off the lawn. I yell at it and my friends all the time. I'll say get off my land though, because that's more Midwest and Southern. So if I have a friend show up and they get out of their car, I'm at the door going, get off my land. Get off my land. And they look at me like I'm an idiot every time.
I'm sure that's the only reason why they're doing that. Canadians are ready to dish it back. Yeah, that's why we have the Geneva Convention.
She loves to bring up the Geneva Convention.
Because that's the Canadians made us have it. They're so good at war crimes that we're like, guys, we need a. They made us set better rules for war. That's how vicious they were. We were like, no, bro, you can't do that. That's not cool. And then so Canada has to have the facade of being kind and like drunk off of maple syrup all the time so that we forget all of their violations.
Oh, you just got zombie emoted.
Zombies! Thanks, Rachel. There are no meese in Georgia. We have so many freaking geese. I know that that's not meese, but we have geese, and they're mean. They're so mean.
They
Ooh,
said I
I'm
want to
so
send over
nice.
my beaver stampede. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
I
Not
have to walk around for a second because that is a part of my autism is I have to step away and pace for a second because I get overwhelmed, but I'll be right back.
have fun pacing. Pacing is such a big part of my life. There's a gator behind my house. We came up with the ideas. Can't help if you guys do what we say. Oh my god, your dad got bit by a goose. They're so mean. I remember being attacked by one once. That and when I was growing up, we had like a really aggressive rooster. He was so mean and he would chase me and trap me on top of our trampoline that was really far from our house. And like I would just have to sit there for an hour or hours until a parent came down and was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "The rooster." And then we killed it and ate it because that's what happens when you live on a ranch. So, breakdance challenge. That wasn't very much pacing. You didn't pace enough.
Oh, I'll more than make up for it once this live is done. I will basically pace in my house for the next 2 hours, watching it snow and going from room to room.
That's
I
fun.
do that a lot.
Do you pace slow or fast?
Um, Usually fast. Well, varying speeds, but mostly fast.
It's Sammy's really ramped up her speed. Like I'm like, Jesus, that was what was that? That thing was huge. And she's just like,
You can hear it going
you
as she
can't.
goes.
Like it's so funny. And she moves things out of her way. And like if I'm sitting in my bed at night, all of a sudden it's just like across my door frame. I'm like, what's that? So she's super good at it. You watch on your TV and chat on your phone? Yes, I've heard people do that, especially with the vertical streams, because it's hard to get the chat going on those.
That's what I do on yours. I'll watch it on my
Mm.
TV and then chat on my phone. And that's why I got the idea to do that one picture where your head was gigantic. Or those two pictures.
2 pictures. So very fast. Fast long legs.
Well, and it's funny because like if I'll do the thing that people do for me where they'll send me a picture of them watching me on their computer or their TV or whatever. And I've got a thing where cats love to watch me, so I get tons and tons of pictures of cats just
That's
fixated on
cute.
my videos. But I do that to my friends. I'll do it with you. Excuse me, sorry, too much monster. Tia Weston, Bonnie, Barbie, and then but the TV always looks normal size because I'm sitting 15 feet away from it.
Right.
So when I get up close to it and took the one with you on it, it was hilarious because it's an 80-inch TV, so your head is like 3 times the size of mine. And I laughed so hard whenever I took those pictures. I was like, she is going to hate this. It's going to be awesome.
What if in real life my head was that giant? Like you
I
come into
know.
my garage and it's just this giant head in the corner.
Yeah, I don't remember if I responded to a comment or said it on Discord, but I told somebody it was life size.
So mean. Uh,
Okay, we're probably going to wrap up here in a second. We've been going for almost an hour and a half, and I'm going to go probably do some dishes and some laundry and do some pacing and then some Stardew Valley and then just be sad all night and
good.
watch it snow.
I hope you cry.
I probably will.
Good.
That
That's
you know what? I've mentioned this before to on members onlys. Um, I don't know if this is an autistic thing or or a psycho thing, but I haven't cried since I was a teenager.
psycho.
Yeah, like I just can't do it. I don't know what the deal is. I just never worked up the urgency to have that happen. I don't know why. It's weird.
But you feel sad. So
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's bizarre. Anyway, I'm gonna go watch it snow. Everybody go subscribe to Beth's channel, Feral Tradwife. As soon as this is done, this will start uploading to the regular site, and I will post a link in the description.
I love that. Everybody unsub from Mac as soon as this is over. I think that would be great for all of us.
Don't do it. In fact, sub twice to me.
Yeah, click the button 3 times. It should work just fine. It works special good, extra good.
All
All right,
right, I'll
thank
see
you
you guys
guys.
later.
Sweet, you're amazing.
Later, y'all.
Bye.